Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm actually going to be reviewing this makeup case that I just recently purchased, just in case there is anybody out there who is actually looking for like a good case to hold your makeup. I have been getting a lot of comments and like a lot of questions recently asking would I do makeup, like do I do freelance or anything like that, and it's really made me look into it, and I definitely think that I will be taking on a couple of more clients once I build my confidence up. I do like family and friends and stuff, but like I don't do it on a professional level. I don't go to college, I'm not qualified, but I have actually looked into this, and if I did want to do freelancing, basically I don't exactly need qualifications because I have been doing makeup for so many years. I need like insurance and stuff to do it. So if it is something that I really wanted to sort of jump into, then I thought I may as well build a freelance kit to use when I am going to clients' houses. I haven't actually travelled to MD's house with this bag yet, so I can't like tell you like the durability of it as of yet, but I wanted to come on here and show you it and kind of show you how I would fill it if I was going to like go to a client. Also just want to kind of show you guys like space wise like what you could actually put in this bag, like how much space it has, because that was the issue I had when I was looking for like reviews and stuff on these makeup bags, because I don't need like a super massive case with millions of makeup. I just needed something to hold a good amount of makeup that if anybody does want their makeup done, I can have enough makeup with me. I'm going to show you guys, this is quite embarrassing. This is the little case that I used to take to like my friend's house if she wanted like makeup done. This case is by the Academy of Colour, like I don't know. I'm pretty sure Aaron's mum bought me this like one of the very first Christmases that I was with them. I'm just going to move over here guys. I'm doing this on my bed, so like if lighting and stuff's absolutely rubbish then sorry. Also I'm recording on my little Sony camera just because it's easier to move about and it's easier to use. This little case like locks and stuff, and I got makeup in it. This was a good 8 years ago guys, and when people did want me to do like Halloween makeup or something, this is the little case I would take. And as you can see, it doesn't have much storage at all. I've actually just got like my Halloween face paints in here just now and some old brushes and stuff. But yeah, this is the little case that I would use, and I would try to fit like a foundation, like absolutely everything in this. So I just keep like my Halloween paints in there just now. But yeah, this is the case I would be trying to ram absolutely everything into. And yeah, it just wasn't very practical. I would also need lots of bags because I would need to like carry like brushes. I do have a brush belt as well, which just looks like this. Oh right, yeah, this has just got old brushes in it that's like probably not even used, to be fair. And to be fair, it was actually pretty good. It made me feel a little bit more professional even though I was just like doing it on my friends. So this bag I actually bought on Amazon, and it was by the brand, I think it's Fee brand, F-E-I brand, or Fibrand, if that's even how you say it. It's a makeup bag, cosmetic case for makeup artists, and it says the size is 40 by 28 by 14. Just going to show you guys on my phone, and it just looks like this. And it was £23.29. That is the bag that I purchased. I really wanted something that had several compartments, but I did actually want something that was pretty affordable because I didn't want to go and spend like £50 plus for like a train case. So this one is the large. It's about 28 centimetres, 3 layers. It's got multiple pockets, got loads and loads of space guys, which is why I'm doing this review, because I really want to show you guys what it's like. Also does come with a strap so that you can change it up however you want to hold it and stuff, and it had loads and loads of good reviews. So yeah, that was why I bought this. So I'm just going to jump into this and I'm going to show you what is in my bag. Now the products that are in this, I've just put them in it just now just to kind of show you guys like how much space is there and what you can actually put in it. Now when I'm going to be packing my bag, one, I'm probably going to be using different products because it just depends on the client or whoever it is I'm going to be doing makeup on. Two, you can probably get a lot more in this bag than what I've put in it just now, but this is just like kind of for reference for you guys if you are wanting to see. Like it is a really good size. It's kind of the size of like a computer bag. It's got little bits at the side because it does come with a strap. I'm just going to tip it this way. It's actually pretty heavy because I've got like solid foundations in this. So if I do end up investing in this and becoming freelance, then I can get like one of the train cases and this can go like on top of it. In no way do I like claim that I'm any professional to anybody, by the way. Just want to put that disclaimer out there. I always tell people that do ask me to do their makeup that I'm not qualified to do it. But like, I will do it if they want me to. If I am going to be taking this seriously, I'm definitely going to look into insurance and stuff, and maybe taking this to a more sort of freelance level. So this is a top layer. I'm just going to unzip this, and this is what it looks like in here. But here is the bit I'm talking about that you can put like your hair straightener in, so it kind of like sticks and stuff. So on the top here, I've just got my Dracula Hill palette, which is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love it, and I'm definitely getting the volume 2. I've also got a stainless steel plate, just like for mixing foundations and stuff. But this little zipper bit here, and in here, I randomly put some random palettes. So I'm just going to show you guys this one. This is a Freedom Mega Pro HD. I actually can't remember what's actually in this palette, but I just wanted to show you like different sizes. Oh yeah, I've got some glitters in here. I haven't actually used them yet, so. Then I've got this palette, again, by Revolution, by the way. You guys know me, I'm very affordable. I'm not a fan of super high-end brands, just because I feel that sometimes they're really, really overrated. And like, you could be paying £50–60 for a palette and they're not all that good, because you can get drugstore palettes that are like similar, but they're so much more cheaper. Like, I bought a Jeffree Star palette and I just was not impressed by it at all. It wasn't for me. It just, like, my Revolution palettes, like, honestly guys, so much better quality. Not saying that I wouldn't invest, because obviously if this really took off for me, then probably I would invest in more sort of higher end stuff. I'm honestly all about affordability, but it's got like a lot of like sort of lighter colours. Again, your browns, your nudes, your sort of oranges here. That's just the Revolution Flawless Stay palette. And then I've just stuck this little palette in here as well. Again, very, very neutral colours. Reds, oranges, golds, kind of things like that. Things that everyday people want, like a nice gold smoky eye. This is the Reloaded Neutral Stay palette. Obviously with each kind of client that you do, like, you would ask what kind of look are they wanting, change out the palettes, whatever. This is basically just a demonstration of like what you could put in here. I would tailor it to whoever it is that wants makeup done. So yeah, that's what's in here. So I'm just going to slip that back in there. I could probably put maybe another 1 or 2 palettes in here. There is quite a lot of room. Zips absolutely brilliantly, no issues at all. The bigger compartment. And this is what this bit looks like. So you've got this sort of flap here, and you've got that. Now this bag doesn't have the bits that stand up. To be honest, it's fine. I'm not too bothered about it. I'm just going to go up here first and sort of show you guys what's in here. Just excuse the bad lighting again. I'm trying to do this on a small camera just because it's easier. So this little flap holds several brushes. If you didn't want to put your brushes in here, obviously you can put them in a brush belt. It's entirely up to you. I just filled this, as I said, just to kind of show you guys like how much you could actually put in this, because it is incredible. It has so much space, and again, you're tailoring your kit, your bag, to whoever it is that you're going to be doing, so you'll know best whatever you need by them. I've just kind of filled this like as much as I can just now, just to show you. And you know something, I've still got room, so I haven't actually filled it right up. I'm just kind of exampling to you guys. I've got these big face brushes in here, 1, 2, 3, so I've got 3 in this first bit, then I've got 2, then I've got 1 big one and 3 little ones in here, then I've got 4 other sort of brushes here, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brushes here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little brushes in here, which is like eyes and lips and things like that. So that's brushes. That is quite a good amount of brushes, and I still have some space here, and I still have some space in here. Now, I've just randomly put in some stuff that, I don't know, like maybe like eyeliners and stuff that we would need. So I've got a brown eyeliner in here, and I've got like another brow thing in there. Another couple brushes, which I would actually move to this side. 5 brushes in here. So that's definitely a good amount of brushes so far. Then in here, again, I've got some black eyeliners, I've got some colourful eyeliners, nude eyeliners, black eyeliners again, and like a waterline pink eyeliner in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 eyeliners in there, which is way more than enough. Like, you don't even need that unless you're doing something really colourful and you would switch it out. Got a pair of tweezers here just to put on lashes. I've got some lip ones in here. Got some brow ones in here. That's just what's in that little pocket. In here we have a bunch of lip liners. Now again, you're tailoring this to your client. In here I've got a variety of basically just nudes. Like nudes and pinks are probably the most, and reds and stuff. That's what people are mainly going to want. I've got 8 lip liners in there. That is more than enough. Just kind of ranging from Essence, NYX to BH Cosmetics to Revolution. This isn't exactly what I'm going to put in my kit. Obviously, these brushes are mine that I use in the house. I wouldn't be using these on clients. I do have sets of brushes that are coming for clients because it is best to keep like client brushes separate from your own brushes. I would never use my own brushes on other clients. Whether it's the same kind of brushes that I use, if I really like them, I'll repurchase them for clients. If I'm doing makeup on like my sister or something like that, then yeah, I'll just wash them and do it. But if I want to be doing this freelance, then I'm definitely going to be investing in more brushes. This also seals down, by the way, guys. So it's really, really, really good. So we've got a little hidden zipper here, if you guys can see that, and in here's extra storage, guys. So in here I've just stuck a couple of lashes. These lashes, by the way, are the lashes that I normally use on my channel, guys. They're just from Amazon and these are amazing. The HW08 lashes, and they are phenomenal. These are very, very similar to Demi Wispies. Again, Demi Wispies are amazing as well from Amazon, and I stock up on so many packets of them. So again, I've got some more palettes in here. So again, we've got more variety. I've got the Soft palette in here. I used that recently actually because it's just got lovely colours. It's neutrals, browns, reds, a wee bit of shimmer in there as well. Got the Revolution Ultra Pro HD contour palette. This is very, very similar to the NYX palette. I do own that as well, but this is so much cheaper. So yeah, it's a powder one and fair. I think I've just got more lashes yet. I've got another 2 packets of these lashes. So 3 packets is probably more than enough. Obviously you just pack depending on whatever clients it is that you have. I think that's all that I've got in there. But to be honest, I could probably fit a little bit more in there. So already, guys, you guys can see that that holds so many brushes, so many lip stuff. You can probably, if you don't need that amount of palettes, you can add whatever in there. Bigger palettes, smaller palettes, however you want to layer it out. That's just how I've kind of done it just now. Moving on to this big compartment. So I'm just kind of doing this so that I've got a bit of absolutely everything. Foundation, lips, eyes. Obviously, if I'm actually packing for clients and stuff, I'm going to be taking brush cleaner, I'm going to be taking hand sanitizer. Yeah, I'm going to be taking like a towel to put down and stuff just to protect surfaces. There is a lot more going to be going into this. To be honest, there's so much more room in this. You could probably cram so much more in this. So I'm just going to start with it up here. These little compartments, by the way, these come out and you can move them about and you can do whatever you want with it. You can have this bit all as one big massive bit if you wanted, or keep it individual, but I've just done it like this so that I've got a little compartment for absolutely everything. In here, basically, I've put 2 little powders. This is just a translucent one by Revolution and a bacon finish one by Revolution as well, because powders are always good. And again, I've still got a little bit of room in there, so probably put something else on there. In this little compartment, I've just put gel eyeliners. So I've got the Maybelline one, I've got an e.l.f. one, which I'm not actually going to use, but I've just put it in here to show you guys. A Freedom Brow powder in medium brown. I've got a Freedom pomade in the shade chocolate. Again, guys, you would be tailoring this to the colours of your clients. More brow powders, another brow powder in blonde, and I've got an Obsession brow powder again. And I still have more room to maybe fit a couple more powders, maybe a couple more colours. Here I've got concealers. So I've just got, this is the Infinite Concealer that I just recently done a review on. If you want to see that, go and check it out. This concealer is a little bit more thicker than the other ones, but I would probably be purchasing more of the Conceal and Define shades because these fit really, really nicely in here. So I've just got a couple of concealers in here. I've got C1, I've got a white one, C14, which is a more tanned one. I've got my Fenty concealer in here. I've got my MAC Shadow Pro Longwear in here, and I've got a little primer in here. But as you guys can see, I could probably fit another concealer in here, but you don't really need that many shades, to be fair, unless you're working on several people. then you would obviously tailor the colours to that, but I think that's definitely more than enough. And here I've just stuck a little sponge because it would just be something that I use. I've got a little pigment here as well, which I'm just going to sit here. This is the strap for this bag. You can hold it whatever way you want to hold it, but you do get a strap as well, which is really, really handy. In this little compartment, again, I don't know, I would probably stick like sponges and stuff and applicators like that in there. I'm not 100% sure yet. In here, again, I've just stuck a bunch of stuff. Got the Revolution Pro concealer here, which should actually probably be in there. I've got some glitter glues by NYX, dual lash glue. Got this little stick in C11. This is the Revolution Matte Base Concealer, which to be honest I don't actually like and I wouldn't really use it on clients. Glitter Fix glue, and I've got some glitters here just stuck in here just in case. So this is a Revolution glitter in the shade Retrospecs. I've got a silver one here, a silver pigment as well. Probably just sit down like that if I was going to use them constantly. I've got a couple of blushes here as well, just small ones from MUA. And a couple of shades, so you could use like the small ones if it's just making it lighter for your kit, or you could use palettes. Palettes are probably going to be your best friend, to be fair, when you are building a kit, because they're just so much easier, but then there is the trouble of breaking them as well, so if you break them then you're going to have to buy another palette, which is probably going to be dearer than these small little blushes. In this little compartment I've just put lip products, so these are all just lipsticks, basically from Revolution. I've just stuck a bunch of colours in here. I'm presuming that the main colour is probably going to be sort of nudie colours. So I've got a red in here, I've got a lot of nudie colours. I've actually got my MAC in here. I've only got one MAC lipstick and it's the Jamie Genevieve one. Then I've got these little minis that I got from Colourpop. These are so beautiful. Just like some lip gloss sort of formulas. They're just small, so I just stuck them in there. I thought they'd be really, really good. So I've got 10 lipsticks and I've got 5 of these little sort of lip glosses and like lip sheens. So that is definitely a good bit of variety. And down here, in this big compartment, I've just put foundations. Now, ideally, this is not how I'm going to keep my foundations. I'm actually going to decant foundations into little bottles. Just little clear bottles, so that I can label them and like use lots of different colours. In here just now, which is making the bag super, super heavy, is these foundations. I've also got my Louise base in here, by the way, as well. Which is absolutely amazing. If you haven't tried it, you have to try it. I've got my Fenty primer as well. I've got the Revolution Hydrate and Conceal and Hydrate in shade F6 in here. These glass bottles are making this super, super heavy, so I would definitely be recanting these, or whatever foundations it is I'm going to use. I haven't really decided what foundation I'm going to use now. I really, really, really do like the Revolution. So I might decant some of these because I really do like this foundation. I also like the Revlon Colour Stay foundations. So personally for me, whatever foundations I'm going to use, I'm not going to be using like big glass bottles like this. I've just put these in here to show you guys space again. So I've got 5 different shades of that foundation all in glass bottles, and then I've got a little concealer here as well, which is super size. So that's fitted in there, and I would probably actually get another one in there. If I did have to carry any sort of bigger foundations, carrying any that's in like glass bottles, because this just makes it super, super heavy. I would rather like carry ones like this. Not saying that I'm going to be using this foundation, because personally I'm not a fan of this. I would be using ones that's in like plasticky bottles, because it would just make it so much lighter to carry, or ones like this because it's so much smaller and you could probably fit loads more in there, loads of different shades. So yeah, this foundation is actually pretty good, so I might be using this. I'm not 100% sure yet. That would still shop. In this little area, I didn't really know what to put in this, and because I was kind of just trying to do it to demonstrate, I've just kind of flung anything in here. So I've just put 2 bronzers in here. These are the Bourjois ones, and I've got medium and dark. I haven't used them for like forever, but I've got them in there, and I've also got my Revolution moisturiser. This is the Hydration Boost one. It's amazing, and this is really, really good for moisturising, because it's good to moisturise your client's face before you put on any sort of foundation. And I've got these powders, which I absolutely love. These are £4. I'm hoping and praying they're not going to keep putting the prices up, because I think these are really, really good for £4. And this is just the Revolution Matte Base Powder in shade P1. I've also got P7 in there as well, but don't use that one as much. Then I've got mascara in this little part. I've got my hand gel. This is a hand gel that I'd probably just be using for clients. I've got a setting spray. Setting sprays are always good. A sort of Revolution Sunlight Mood Lights highlight thing again. And I've got this little chocolate bar, which to be fair, I don't actually use. So shimmery. It's insane. I've got 2 glitters, which to be fair, I'm probably going to need a section for glitters because I absolutely love glitter. So that is what is in this little compartment for just now. These are just a collection Glam Crystal glitters. In here I've just put a bunch of lip glosses and like whatever else. I've got an Essence one here. I've got Revolution ones. These ones are really good actually, the I Heart chocolate version. I really like these. There's one called Cookie Dough that I use all the time. And everybody always asks what lip colour am I wearing. Revolution Matte. Haven't actually used these before. Haven't used these on clients either. I'm just sticking them in here again because I've got a couple of them. And I just wanted to kind of show you guys like what you could use in here. I've got this little lip gloss as well. I've got some Obsession ones, and this is another Obsession one I think. Yes. So I've just put a bunch of lip glosses in there. So that's 5 so far. 6, 7, and I still have a lot of room in here, so I could probably put another 3 or 4 in there. It's a silver version, and I could probably stand them up like that, and it would probably still shut, so I'm just going to add them in there. In this section, I've just put powders and like highlighters and stuff. One of the powders that I do use a lot on myself is this Revolution Bacon Blot, and it's absolutely phenomenal. Again, I think this was only like £4 or £5, and it's phenomenal. I love it. So got this Revolution Radiant Lights. This is like a glow highlighter. I'm just showing you guys like how you could fill this. A Revolution Pro Pressed Finish Powder in white, I believe. Some highlights. There's a Freedom one. Again, some Rimmel. I don't know why this has got a sticker on it, but Rimmel transparent powder. I mean, I've got a MAC Studio Fix in here. God, that's like the only high-end thing that's in here. I've got some of these highlighters by Obsession. I've got this Revolution Pro Skin Finish in Radiance, which looks really nice. My usual highlight that I use quite a lot, which is the Topshop Crescent Moon one. So these are all just in here. If I can kind of keep the highlights towards the back, then keep all the powders to the front. So I've got 7 powders and highlights in here. I could probably fit another one in there, to be fair. So I could, that is more than enough powders and highlights, and I think that's definitely a good amount. This part is going to hold a lot more foundation colours because they're going to be smaller bottles, and I think that is a lot of stuff just like to do 1 or 2, maybe 3 people. I am super happy with this. I am over the moon. Again, I haven't actually went to somebody's house and used it yet, so I can't like tell you like if I've experienced any breakages or anything like that. But to be fair, I don't really think I would unless I was like genuinely throwing it about. But I'm just gonna try to show you guys like storage and space and like what you can actually put in here. So yeah, I am super happy with this. What I will do is I will come back with videos once I have actually packed it for a client. Like if I've got MD coming up. I'm just going to close it over. Really good. They don't jam. Just absolutely beautiful. It doesn't have any branding on it, which is fine for me. I don't need something fancy that's got a big logo on it. I really don't need to be paying any more than kind of what I already have for this. For £23, it was kind of the cheaper version of the big suitcase that I wanted. So yeah, I'm really happy with this, guys. If you are looking to purchase anything like this, or maybe even you just want something to hold your makeup in if you're going on holiday or whatever, I've seen a lot of people use these for that, then yeah, I do highly recommend this. So first impressions, I am super happy with this. Hands getting really sore from holding the camera. So yeah, it looks pretty professional for somebody who's actually never had like something like this to use for makeup. I will come back and give you guys like updates on this case, like once I have actually done a couple of people. I don't really want to go to college, and it's just because I want to just do makeup. I just strictly want to do makeup. I don't want to have to know how to do nails. I don't want to do hair. I don't want to do tanning. Like, I just want to do makeup. It's just my main focus. I'll definitely come back to you guys with like a more updated review, and if I have any sort of certain clients or anything that I'm going to be doing certain looks on, I do some like pack with me's and stuff. If you guys want to see that, I am so excited now. This has made me love makeup even more because it's super organised. I know where everything is. So that is my little sort of first impression review on this. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the usual jazz, and I will see you guys in my next video.